Hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. For today's lesson, what we're going to be focusing on is these kind of bigger picture topics of the really unfortunate and horrible history of white supremacist racial violence by groups like the Ku Klux Klan or the KKK during Reconstruction, kind of zooming in on the big picture topic we talked about yesterday to specifically the time period we are studying. And as we saw, in our last week's classes, the successes and wins of the free people, the former enslaved people who are now free Black people, were huge during Reconstruction, specifically radical Reconstruction. There was a lot of success, a lot of wins, and a lot of proving these horrible racist stereotypes wrong. But there's going to be a reaction, and a horrible racist, violent reaction by these groups, with the aim of keeping these people down, keeping them in this kind of like less than human, not equal rights kind of status where they were during slavery. And this is very unfortunate, but really hard to understand. And are not hard to understand, but important to understand for how things went up. Things were doing good. There's lots of wins, but eventually it's going to start going down again. And things are going to start getting worse. And so why did things start getting worse? Why did the wins start turning into not wins? And how do we eventually end up with the Jim Crow South and segregation and all these things that you read about in your other classes, like when you read To Kill a Mockingbird? And that is unfortunately because of these histories of racial violence. And so it is really important to understand how this happened. So not only we can understand how things got to be the way they are, but how we can avoid and work against these types of things in the future. So again, today's topic might be kind of heavy. It's always heavy, sad, and intense, looking at the truth of racial violence in the United States and just history in general. But I hope you enjoy the lesson, find it interesting, makes you feel something. Really, it's okay to feel sad, to feel angry, to feel something at all. It means you're still a human being and have feelings and emotions. And if, injustice and violence and racism should make you feel something. So I hope you enjoy the lesson. Please ask me or reach out for any questions, and have a good rest of your day.